Hi guys, I'm Jacob and I'm going to show you how to use a microscope. To pick it up, you want to put one hand on the arm, which is this, and another hand on the base to carry it. Make sure you walk steady, don't trip over anything. You put it on the table. You're going to take your power cord and plug it in so that it's not hanging off the desk. Then you plug it into the microscope here. And then you want to make sure that everything's on the right spaces. You want to put your stage all the way down. You want to put it at the lowest power magnification. And then you want to turn your light on and move your diaphragm, which is this down here, all the way so that the light is coming completely through so you can see your specimen clearly. And then you want to grab your slide with your specimen on it. You want to place it right here and put this arm down so that it holds it very nicely. And you want to use your fine adjustment knobs to get your slide right over the light so you can see your specimen. Then you want to use the ocular eyepiece, which is this, to view your specimen, and you can use your stage adjustment or your fine adjustment knobs to move this around to where you can see things. And then you want to bring your stage up closer to bring things into view, which is done simply by rotating the knob. And once you've found something, you can move it around to see different parts of what you're looking at. Once you're done with that, if you want to go to a higher magnification, you do not have to reset everything. You just want to bring the stage down and then rotate it to the left once, very carefully, to where it kind of clicks into place. And then you can view it again and bring your stage back up and find your specimen again and bring it into focus and view it at a greater magnification. Now, when you go to the next one, you go one more to the left, just bring your stage back down, and you're at the greatest magnification without using the oil, the brightest one. And then when you are done, you just simply turn the light off and put the stage back down and take your slide out. Caden will show you steps 22 through 25 of operating your microscope.
Okay, so once you're done with steps 1 through 19, you want to take some oil and put it on your specimen. And then you want to put your slide back onto the microscope and make sure it's locked in to the microscope fully and not going to slide around at all. And then you want to turn the microscope on and use the fine adjustment knobs to make sure it's good. And you can be on the 40 times to make sure you're like at a good place. And then you use the coarse adjustment knob to raise, or then you go to the 100 times, and then you can use the coarse adjustment knob, and you want to make sure the slide is all the way touching the microscope. And then you can look through the ocular eyepiece and see the specimen, and you can use the fine adjustments to make sure you're at a good place. Okay guys, so this is how you put the microscope away. You want to make sure with the coarse adjustment knob that the the stage is all the way down, and then you want to make sure that the microscope is on the lowest magnification mode, and then you want to take your slide off of the microscope, and then you need to make sure that the diaphragm is turned down to the light is as low as possible. And then you turn the microscope off and you unplug the microscope, and then you unplug it from the socket. And you want to make sure you do unplug the microscope first before you unplug it from the socket. And then you want to wind up the wire in a orderly fashion and set that aside. And then you need to take an optical lens wipe from this little, like, whatever this thing's called, and then you want to wipe off the lens right here. Make sure you didn't get anything on it. And then you need to take the microscope from the back, put your hand on the bottom, and then you'll want to put it back in the case and put this back up too.